They took my life in one night, but they forgot one thing: the night everything was stolen. There are moments in life that don't feel real. Moments where everything shifts so suddenly that your brain refuses to accept it. For me, it happened on a Thursday night. I remember because Thursdays were routine, predictable, safe. I had just closed the biggest deal of my career, a tech acquisition that would put my company on the global map. We celebrated in a high-rise restaurant overlooking the city, glass walls, dim lighting, excellence. Across the table sat the people I trusted most. Ethan, my co-founder. Claire, my fiancé. Ryan, my best friend since college. Mark, our CFO. We toasted to the future, Ethan said. To us, Leiling. I smiled back. That was the last time I ever felt safe. The perfect life I built, everything from scratch. No inheritance, no shortcuts, just long nights, risk, and discipline. By 34, I had a fast-scaling tech company, investors, lining up a loyal team, and a future mapped out. Claire and I were getting married in 6 months. Ryan was my right hand. Ethan and I had survived every early failure together. Mark kept everything running clean, or so I thought. The first sign it started with something small, a flagged transaction. I noticed it while reviewing reports late at night. Mark, I said the next morning. What's this? He barely glanced at it. Timing issue. I'll fix it. He sounded confident, dismissive. I let it go. That was my first mistake. The setup 2 weeks later, everything collapsed. Authorities walked into my office like they owned it. No warning, no explanation, just action. Daniel Carter, yes, you're under investigation for financial fraud and corporate misconduct. I laughed, actually laughed, because it sounded absurd. Then they showed me the documents. And I stopped laughing. The evidence, everything was there. Fake transactions, shale companies, illegal transfers, all under my name, digitally signed, verified. Perfetti constrate. Too perfect. This is a mistake, I said. The lead investigator shook his head. No, this is a pattern. The disappearance. I called Ethan. No answer. Claire. Phone off. Ryan. Voicemail. Mark gone. That's when it hit me. Not fully, but enough to make my chest tighten. This wasn't random. This was planned. The arrest, they didn't give me time to think. Handcuffs, flash of cameras, headlines within hours. Tech CEO under investigation. Millions missing. My name was everywhere. And my life gone. The betrayal revealed. During questioning, they showed me something that changed everything. Statements, signed, detailed. From people I trusted. Ethan, Ryan, Claire, all of them. Each one confirming my involvement. Each one aligning perfectly. That's when I realized this wasn't just betrayal. It was orchestration. The trial was fast. Too fast. Evidence stacked against me. Narrative airtight. Public opinion already decided. Guilty. Just like that. The man they left behind. Prison doesn't break you. It strips you. Removes everything until only truth remains. And my truth was simple. I had been replaced. The hidden detail, what they didn't know, was that I noticed something. A pattern. A flaw. One small inconsistency in the financial logs. At the time, it meant nothing. Now, it meant everything. The ally, he was a former forensic analyst, retired, sharp, and curious. Your case doesn't make sense, he said. That was the first crack in their perfect plan. The truth unfolds wheezy no deeper, quietly, carefully. And what we found changed everything. The transactions were real, but the origin, not mine. The real plan, they didn't just frame me. They used me as a cover to build something bigger, an offshore network, global, untouchable, and I was the scapegoat. The twist, Claire wasn't just involved. She started it. The entire plan, her idea. Ethan executed it. Mark structured it. Ryan covered it. They didn't betray me randomly. They chose me. The return years later, I walked out, different, sharper, focused, and ready. The new identity, I didn't go back. I built something new. Quietly, strategically, and I entered their world again, without them knowing. The takeover one by one, I dismantled their system, not loudly, not violently, but precisely. The reveal, we met again, boardroom, glass walls, same city, different roles. They didn't recognize me at first, until I spoke. The final twist, they thought I came back for revenge, but I didn't. I had already taken everything, the network, their power, their future. They just didn't know it yet. The ending. They took my life in one night, but they forgot one thing. They left me alive. Vond, their biggest mistake. Because when you lose everything, you stop playing the game, and you start controlling it. If this story had you hooked from start to finish, don't stop here. Hit like right now if that final twist caught you off guard. Subscribe for more intense stories of betrayal, power, and mind-blowing comebacks. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next story that will keep you thinking. Because on this channel, trust is rare, betrayal is real, and the ending is never what you expect. Now tell me in the comments, if you lost everything overnight, would you fight back or disappear and rebuild?